So Adam Schefter is either a thief, a moron, or a really bad journalist. Or maybe he's a combination of all three. I don't know at this point. Welcome everybody to JJ9 News, where we talk all things NFL all the time. I'm Jared Gary9, representing the 904 from the 602, and today we are talking about Adam Schefter and a bizarre tweet that he just put out that we really need to break down. I already ranted about Schefter and the Ron Rivera birthday comment, and somehow he has managed to one-up himself with this absolute beauty of a tweet right here about the Ravens-Texans game. As he says on his Twitter feed, though they have won 2 Super Bowls, Baltimore hasn't hosted a conference championship game since January 1971, when the Baltimore Colts beat the Oakland Raiders. Houston's last appearance in the conference championship game was in Pittsburgh in January 1980, when it lost to the Steelers 27-13 in a game that included one of the most controversial plays in NFL history. And then the video proceeds to show the play, along with a bunch of other stuff, which we will get to in just a bit. Okay, there is a lot to break down here, because this tweet makes it seem like the Ravens and the Baltimore Colts are the same franchise, and the Houston Texans and the Houston Oilers are the same franchise. And spoiler alert, for those who don't know, they're not. They're 2 very different franchises, and yet Schefter is making it seem like they are the same franchise. Let's start with the first part of the tweet. They have won 2 Super Bowls. Baltimore hasn't, blah, 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 blah. The Ravens have won 2. That's true. But the Colts won Super Bowl 5, so the city has won 3. You say Baltimore, and then you say they, and then you say the Colts. They're not the same thing. So either you genuinely believe that the Ravens and Colts are the same franchise, or you acknowledge the fact that they're 2 separate franchises, and you're talking about the city. But either way, your tweet is wrong. The Ravens and the Colts are 2 different franchises. If that's what you mean by they, then you're wrong there because they're not the same franchise. And if you're referring to they as the city of Baltimore, you're wrong there because the city has won 3 Super Bowls, not 2. And then Houston's last appearance in the conference championship was the 1979 season, January 1980. Again, the Oilers and Texans are not the same team. Literally, the Titans played the Texans this year wearing Oilers jerseys. Why not just say the last time a Houston team played in the conference championship? Why not just say that? You make it seem like they're the same franchise. You refer to Houston and then it's so stupid. I don't know why this struck a nerve with me today. It's because of all days, Sports Illustrated goes under, we lose a bastion of sports journalism, and then we get crap like this. And even the worst part about it all, look at the video that he puts up. He doesn't even bother to edit the video. Adam Schefter is a thief. He ripped it directly from the NFL throwback page. He is stealing ad revenue from the NFL. I don't know if he got permission, but I'm fairly confident that he's not just allowed to rip 6 minutes and 42 seconds of footage with no commentary. You can tweet out plays, I'm guessing. You can tweet out the play with Renfrow in the back of the end zone. That should have been called a touchdown. That was a blown call. We all know that. But you can't rip entire videos. And you know how you know this? Because look at the length of this video and look at the length of the NFL Throwback video from the time the Renfrow catch is made until the end of the video when NFL Throwback says to like and subscribe their video. It's the same exact length. He took 33% of someone else's hard work and credited it by himself. So his tweet is wrong, and he also steals content on top of that. Unbelievable. There's an easy way to tweet this out, okay? Here's how you do it, making it seem very clear what you're talking about. Though the Ravens have won 2 Super Bowls, they have never hosted a conference championship. The last time the city of Baltimore hosted a conference championship was January 1971, when the Colts beat the Raiders. The Texans have never made the conference championship. The last time a Houston team made a conference championship was in January 1980, when the Oilers lost to the Steelers 27-13 in a game that included one of the most controversial plays in NFL history. Now, you might be saying that's way more than 280 characters, and you're right. You could say Schefter made the tweet that way because you have to tweet a bit funky to make it fit 280. But yeah, it's not the case because Schefter has Twitter Blue, and if you put the original tweet in and you don't have Twitter Blue, shocker, you can't tweet it out because it's too many characters. So he can't even use that as an excuse. So just to recap, Adam Schefter puts out a horribly worded tweet that gets stuff wrong and also steals content on top of it. The trifecta suck. Unbelievable. So what are your thoughts on Schefters tweet? Do you think I'm overreacting? Do you think that he is a thief, a bad reporter, a moron? What are your thoughts on this? Please let me know in the comments down below. But that's going to do it for this episode of JG9 News. Be sure you like and subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot. And be sure to check out my main channel, Jared9, where we talk all things NFL history all the time. Until next time, this is Jared9 signing off. And as always, go Jags.